Okay, Umar, you are here. Umar, why were you absent for 2 weeks?
Sorry, ma'am.
So you shouldn't be absent from the class. Did you learn the surahs
Yes, ma'am.
and Nurani Qaida lesson
Yes, ma'am.
and your prayer?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, inshallah. We'll start our lesson. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Okay, Rahma, did you memorize Surah Al completely? Complete Surah Al?
Not fully, sister. There's 3 ayahs left.
Okay, okay. Can you recite it?
Let's begin. Auzubillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى فأما من بخيل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الذي
Keep going.
الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى
الذي يؤتي
ما له وتزكى.
Yeah, we stopped here.
Okay. MashaAllah, Tabarakallah, MashaAllah. Okay, Ira, did you memorize Surah Al? Ira?
बोलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम सीधा बैठो पहले बोलो बोलो सलाम करके पढ़ो बेटा सुकून से
Ira?
Yes,
Did you memorize Surah Al-Layl?
I only know until the 11th ayah.
Okay. Can you recite it?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى فأما من أعطى واتقى
وصدق بالحسنى
وصدق بالحسنى إن سعيكم
Okay, inna sa'yakum la shatta.
إن سعيكم لشتى
فأما من أعطى واتقى.
فأما من أعطى واتقى
وصدق بالحسنى
وصدق بالحسنى
فسنيسره لليسرى.
فسنيسره لليسرى
أما من بخل واستغنى
فأما من بخل واستغنى
وكذب بالحسنى
وكذب بالحسنى
فسنيسره للعسرى.
فسنيسره لليسرى
وما يغني
وما يغني
عنه
عنه
ماله
ماله
إذا تردى.
إذا تردى. That's where that's where it stopped.
Okay, okay. Okay. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay. Okay, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Umar, which surah did you memorize?
Yes, ma'am.
Which surah did you memorize? Al-Qari'ah or Al-Hakum al-Takathur?
Al-Hakum al-Takasur, ma'am.
Okay. Can you recite it?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترونها
لترون الجحيم
ثم لا تسألن يومئذ عن عذب
عن النعيم.
عن النعيم.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Umar. Let's start our Nurani Qaida lesson. जाओ जाओ. Asma.
Oh, quiet. You almost bent my arm backwards.
Okay. Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rehma, can you read from here? From here.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hamza nun zabaram ta zabarta anta Hamza ha there he Tatu there di ihdi ba ain zabarba dal pesh du bahru that was bird. She
No, she.
she's Russia. Baksha
MashaAllah. Okay.
Sin Ain Sabar
Sa.
Sa
Sa.
Sa Ya Berya Saya
Good.
Kaf Nun Pesh Kun Ta Pesh Tu Kum Tu
MashaAllah.
Hamza
No,
Sin
lam.
Lam Sin Zabar Las Ta Zabar Ta Lasta Hamza Min Zabar Ram Ratu Pesh Ram
Ratu.
Ratu Zerin Amrin Bara Bara Zabarbar Daltu Zabardan Bardan Jim Zabarja
Jam.
Jam
Ain.
Aintu Zabaran Jam'an
MashaAllah. Tabarakallah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Haba Zabarhab Namtu Pesh Hablun
Good.
Khasmin Pesh
Kus.
Kus Ratu Zabar
Druzer.
Ratu Zerin
Kus.
Kusrin Qanu
Lam. It's lam.
Qalan Zabarkhal
No. Kaf.
Qaf
Tu zabar.
Tu Zabarkan Qal
Kan.
Qalqan Sin Ba Zabarsab Ka
No. This is hard to zabar.
Hatu Zabarhan
Sab.
Sabahan
Good.
Sin Ba Zabarsab Kaf Tu Zabarkan Sabakan
Okay.
This is last line. Come on.
Okay. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. Ira, can you read this one from here? Ira, can you read it?
I read those 2 lines. Alif Noon Zabar An Ta Zabar Ta and Ta Alif Ha Zabar
Where?
Dal Zer Di Ihti Alif
Ba Ain Zabar Ba.
Ba Ain Zabar Ba
Dal Peshtu.
Dal Peshtu Ba
Ba'du.
Ba'du Ra
Ba Ta Zabar Bat.
Bata Zabar Bat Shin
Shin Zabar Sha.
Zabar Sha Bet Sha
Sin Ain Zabar Sa'a.
Sin Ain Zabar Sa
Ya Zabar
Ya
Ja.
Zabar Ya
Sa'ya.
Sa Ya Kaf Nun
Kaf Noon Peshkun. Ta Peshtu Kuntu.
Kaf Nun Pesh Kun Kaf Nun Pesh Kun ta pesh tu kuntu lam sin zabar less ta zabar ta less ta alif mim zabar ra do zir rin amrin.
Bara zabar bar.
Bara zabar bar dal do zabar da dan dan jim mim zabar jam ain do zabar an jam an. I only stopped at these 2 lines.
You didn't read this one, the last one?
No.
This line? Okay. Umar, can you read from here? Umar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
حابة حابة أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حابة زباب وبشل حبل سين جيم سين بيش سجد
Not, not Jim. Khasin pesh khus.
خاسين بيش خاسين بيش
Khus.
دا زري
Rado
sorry دا
zerin.
خس رين خالم زبر خل قاف ألف دو زبر قن خلقا با سين با زبر سب حا ألف دو زبر حن سبحا قاف با زبر قبل sorry سبحا زبر سب قاف ألف دو زبر قن
Sabqan.
سبحا سين
Okay.
ألف زبر
We will read from here. We will read from here. Okay. All of you. Shin alif zabar sha.
سين ألف زبر شا
Noon do
سين
pesh
ألف زبر شا
Noon do pesh nun.
نون دو پیش نون
Sha nun. Saad ba pesh sub.
صاد با پیش صبح
Ado
پیش صبح
han.
دو پیش رون
Subhan. Dab ba zabar dab. Dab ba zabar dab.
را زا زبر حا ألف دو زبر
Ba zabar dab.
با با زبر زب
Ha alif do zabar han. Ain ba zabar ad. Dal alif do zabar dan.
زبر بر
Abdan.
أبدا
Ain dal zabar ad.
من دار زبر عد
Noon do zer nin.
نون دو زين
عدل زبر عش رادو زير عشرين عين صاد زبر عص فادو زير فن عصفن غين را زبر رغر قاب دو زبر قن غرقا غين لام بيش غل با ألف دو زبر بن غلبن فاصاد زبر فص لام دو پیش لام دو پیش لن فصلن قاف دال زبر قد دو زبر حن قدهن قاف دال زبر قد با دو زبر بن قدبن काफ हमजा जबर का सीन अलिफ दो जबर सन काफ दाल जबर कद हा दो जबर हन Okay, so you need to revise this lesson every day. Okay, inshallah next week we'll listen. Okay. Okay, what next? Islamic studies. Okay. So which chapter did we read? Did we study? Surah Qadr. We didn't start any surah. I think we were at the life after death. We have done the life after death.
No.
I think we have done the life after death. Ar-Risala we have done. Ar-Risala means the messengerhood. All of the messengers and prophets' names. We have done it. The life after death we didn't do. Okay, we will study the life after death. Okay. We'll read it.
Can I please eat it?
Okay. Ira. Go ahead.
Allah has created death and life, so He made test which of us is best in deeds. Our role in this life is to live, as our Creator desires us to live, to surrender to Him and worship Him alone. Allah has given us the faculties of hearing and seeing. He has given us 2 eyes, a tongue, and a pair of lips. He has also given us the ability to think and understand the difference between right and wrong. He has given us free will, the freedom to choose, and has shown us the straight path through His last messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah created us to Him. We will return. We are on our journey towards the hereafter. Only Allah knows when, how, and where we will die. We do not know how much longer we will live on this earth, but we do know that one day we will certainly die and return to our Lord. The world has continued its courses throughout the ages since
Okay.
the world has continued its courses throughout the ages since the time of Adam alayhi salam, but this will not go on forever. The day will come when this world will come to an end. After that, all men from Adam to the end of time will be brought to life for judgment. We must give an account of our conduct. We must face the consequences of how we live our life on earth. This judgment will be made only after our earthly life has ended. Almighty Allah, who knows everything, who is all powerful and all just, will judge us fairly. Islam teaches us that human life is divided into 3 parts: the temporary life on earth, the life of barzakh between this life and the day of judgment, and the eternal life that will follow. Since our earthly life is very short in comparison with the afterlife, it is clear that the eternal life is more important, and so we must work hard to get paradise. Allah has given us the freedom to choose between right and wrong. But when this life comes to an end, Allah will call everyone to His presence. Some people will be sent to paradise, while some others will be sent to hellfire, depending on whether they followed His straight path or the path of Shaitan. After death comes the afterlife, which begins with the day in the barzakh, a life between this life and resurrection on the day of judgment. No one else's love or help can free others from their sins. Everyone stands alone before Allah, answerable only for himself. Everyone will get justice in full. No one will be wronged, even by an atom's weight. Everything we do in our lives is recorded. Even the smallest incidents will be displayed before our eyes on the day of judgment. Judgment will be final. No one will escape it. Paradise will be the reward for those who did good actions, and hellfire will be the punishment for those who disobey Allah and were ungrateful to Him. The Quran describes the delights and pleasures of paradise as well as the punishments of hell in detail. This this is what Prophet ﷺ came to convey, and this is what gives meaning and purpose to our lives. Allah's Messenger ﷺ once said on the day of judgment, no person will move from the presence of Allah unless he has answered for the following five questions: how he spent his life, how he spent his youth, how he earned his wealth, and how he spent it, what he did about his knowledge. Let us, let us then start to prepare for the Akhirah day today. It is better for it is better for
Yeah. Okay.
it is better for
Us to obey Allah.
it is better for us to obey Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam and avoid the path of shaitan. Let us act while we have time. Let the thought of what awaits at the end of this life, death, judgment, heaven or hell, help us to live wisely. May the teachings of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam always be our light, our guidance, and our strength.
Okay, good, mashallah. Good, mashallah. Okay, so Allah has given us the freedom to choose between dash and dash.
Right and wrong.
Good, mashallah. Everything we do in our lives is recorded, or everything is recorded. Okay, hellfire will be the punishment of those who dash
Disobey
Allah
Allah
and were dash on him,
or ungrateful.
ignorant of him. Okay, and oh, okay. And no one will be dash on the day of judgment because Allah is just. No one will be uh, oppressed on the day of judgment. No one will be oppressed. Means everyone will be judged according to their deeds. What will happen on the day of judgment? Our deeds will be weighed. It will be there. It will be the day of accountability. Okay. Why has Allah created life and death? Yes, why has Allah created life and death? Ha ha ha. Why has Allah created the life and death? Who will answer the question? Allah has created the life and death to test the human beings, to test our who is the good, who will do the good deeds and who will do the bad deeds. To test, it is a test life. Okay, mention a few things that will happen when this world will come to an end. What will happen when this world will come to an end? All human beings and all living creature will die, and the mountains will become like the and the mountains will be blown out, and the the rivers will be the what will happen to the rivers over here? Just a minute. uh when the life will end, the day of accountability will start. It will be the day of accountability. Everyone will be everyone's good deeds and bad deeds will be weighed. Mention the five things we will be asked about the day of judgment. Hmm. Five things. Which are the five things we will be asked on the day of judgment? First of all, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala will ask us how we spent our life, and especially the youth time, and how did we earn the money and how we spent it, and what did we do about our knowledge? What did we do with our knowledge? Okay, for the day of accountability, the day of judgment, it will be asked that what did we do with our knowledge. Okay. Okay. Okay, so these are the question and answers. Okay, so Rahma, can you recite surah Alaq? Can you tell me about the surah Alaq? Recite surah Alaq.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra rabbukal akramal ladzi 'allama bil qalam. 'Allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. إن الإنسان
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى.
إن الإنسان
لا يطغى
لا يطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى أبدا إذا صلى
أرأيت
إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى
أرأيت إن
أرأيت إن كان
إن
على
no
الهدى
إن كذب
إن كذب وتولى
ألم
يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينتهي لنسفعا بالناصية نسية كذبة قاطية فليدع نادية
no سند
الزبانية
كلا لا
تؤته واسجد واقترب.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, Aira, can you recite surah Iqra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Iqra.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم.
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى
كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى
إن إلى ربك الرجعى
إن إلى ربك الرجعى
أرأيت الذي ينهى
أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى
أرأيت إن كان على الهدى
أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو على التقوى
أرأيت إن كذب وتولى
أرأيت إن كذب وتولى
ألم يعلم
ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى
كلا لئن لم ينتهي
كلا لئن لم ينتهي
لنسفعا بالناصية
لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فلندع الزبانية
فليدع ناديا
يدع نادية
سندع الزبانية
سندع الزبانية
كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب
كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب
أوكي ما شاء الله تبارك الله أوكي Umar, can you recite Surah Humaza? Wailul likulli humazatin lumaza. Umar, can you recite Wailul likulli humazatin lumaza?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Why Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Wailul likulli humazatin lumaza.
Wailul likulli Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Wailul likulli humazatin lumaza.
wailul likulli humazatin lumaza allazi jama'a amalan wa addada yahsabu annama ahlada sorry
Kalla layumbazanna fil hutama. Wama adraka mal hutama.
هدما نار الله الموقدة التي تطلع على الأفئدة إنها عليهم مؤصدة في عمل ممددة.
MashaAllah. Barakallah. Okay. Umar, can you read Salah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إني وجهت وجه
Allahu Akbar. First of all, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Then إني وجهت وجهي
إن وجهت وجهت للذي في السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما من المشركين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله أكبر. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الضالين آمين. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في الجنة والناس. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان العظيم. سمع الله لمن حمد ربنا ولك الحمد. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان ربي الأعلى. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. الله أكبر. سبحان الذي سبحان ربي الذي سبحان الذي سبحان الذي سمع الله لمن حمد ربنا ولك الحمد. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى. الله أكبر. التحيات لله والصلوات والطيبات. السلام علينا أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى آل عباد الله الصالحين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. But you didn't memorize those dua. Rabbi jalni muqima salati wa min zurriyati rabbana wa taqabbal dua. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. These are 3 duas. You should memorize it, okay? Your salah is not complete. Well, it is complete, but you should memorize these dua as well. Pray in every salah, okay? Read in every salah these dua.
Okay.
Memorize the dua, okay? Memorize more duas. Salah is accepted in that way, but we should read more dua in salah, okay? Memorize these dua as well. Okay, Umar?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, Ira, what do we say when we go for traveling? The dua of traveler.
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي.
The traveler. Subhanallah sakhara lana.
سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون. سبحان الله سبحان.
Okay. Umar, can you read the last 2 verses of the Surah Al-Baqarah? Amana Rasulu. Did you memorize?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you should memorize Amana Rasulu bima unzila. Okay. Rahma, can you read Amana Rasulu? The last 2 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بما أنزل إليه من billahi wa malaikatihi wa
وكتبه ورسله
ونفرق بين أحد من رسله
وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا
غفرانك ربنا
وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا
نفسا
إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا
ربنا ولا تحملنا
ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا
القوم الكافرين.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Okay, Ira, can you read these two verses? Amana Rasulu?
Oh,
Yeah. Ira,
yes.
can you read the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah?
No.
Amana Rasulu? You didn't memorize Amana Rasulu? Okay, then Umar and Ira, both of you, you should memorize the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, Amana Rasulu. Okay? Try to memorize it along with your other surah, Surah Al-Layl, and Umar is memorizing Surah Al-Qari'ah. Inshallah, Umar, next week, Surah Al-Qari'ah. Okay? And Ira, Amana Rasulu also with the Surah Al-Layl. You are memorizing Surah Al-Layl and Amana Rasulu as well. The last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. And revise all of your lessons. Revise your lesson for Nurani Qaida and revise the surahs and Amana and your Salah. Pray every day. Okay? Ira and Rahma and Umar, pray every day. This was your lesson for today. Inshallah, we will meet next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Miss Saba,
Yes.
you did not post the homework.
Oh, I didn't post it?
Yeah, so we tried to do it, but we couldn't because it wasn't posted.
Oh, I missed it. Let me check. Okay. I didn't even get a message that it's not been posted. Okay. New assignment, it's on October 17th, right? And we have, so I missed the one on the 24th. That's right. Okay, that's okay. We'll post the homework. I think it wasn't too much. So we can post 2 together, inshallah. Okay, so let me share the screen. I just wanted to check. There was another student, I believe, who wanted to come. Hmm. Okay. So because there's no homework, I'm going to, inshallah, start there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to do the Quran. We have Surah Baqarah 2. And who remembers the number? 100 and anyone remembers?
172.
I think it's 75. I think it's 75.
75?
I think it's 75 or 72.
Yeah, I said
Very
72.
good.
Yay!
Very good, mashallah.
I got
Okay,
it
yes, we
exactly.
don't. Okay, that's correct. Mashallah. So I'm going to remove the signs so we don't end up again in the same one. And there we are. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Who's reading first? Alphabetically?
Oh, so
Okay.
okay then. So that means I'm first.
Yes.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الذين يكتمون ما أنزل الله من الكتاب ويشترون به ثمنا قليلا أولئك ما يأكلون في بطونهم إلا النار ولا يكلمهم الله يوم القيامة ولا يزكيهم ولهم عذاب أليم.
Good, mashallah. Okay. So we have inna harf taqid, which means indeed for emphasis. Alladhina, those who yaktumuna. Yaktumuna, conceal, hide. Ma, what? Anzala has revealed Allah. Allah has revealed min of al-kitab, the book. Wayashtaruna. Wayashtaruna, and they purchase, buy. Bihi, therewith, samanan, again, qalila, little. Ulaika, those, ma, not, yakuluna. Yakuluna, they eat, fi, in, butunihim, their bellies, illa, except, annar, the fire. Wala, and not, yukallimuhum. Yukallimuhum will speak to them. Yukallimuhullahu, Allah, Yawma, the day, Al-Qiyamah, the day of the judgment. Wala, and not. Yuzakkihim, he will purify them. Yuzakki, purify him, them. Wa, and la, for whom, them. Walahum, and for them, azab. Azab is a punishment. Alim is painful. So read the translation.
Okay. Indeed,
they who conceal what Allah has sent down of the book and exchange it for a small price, those consume not into their bellies except the fire, and Allah will not speak to them on the day of resurrection, nor will He purify them, and they will have a painful punishment. Hey, Sister Saba, this ayah
Yeah, we did this.
it's
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah. So actually, instead of 175, it rolled to 174, but that's okay. You can read the next one too,
Oh,
okay? Yeah.
okay.
Those who conceal what Allah has sent down of the book, okay? So they hide what Allah has said to, was said in the Quran, right? And they do
Yeah.
that for a small amount of money. They exchange the idea. So
Give
Allah
them
subhanahu
all
wa ta'ala
this.
says He will not speak to them on the day of judgment and will not purify them, not speak to them, not purify them, and they will have a painful punishment. Okay, now you can read again.
Yeah, because okay. Oh, this one's a small one. أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى والعذاب بالمغفرة.
فما أصبرهم على النار.
Whose sound is that?
فما أصبرهم على النار. I think that was Haika's, or was it Rauda?
Haika?
It was
Maybe
Haika.
her.
Sorry,
Yeah,
but I like to sometimes read along with people who are reading, and I just forgot to click mute.
Oh, okay. Then I was
that makes
thinking
more
you forgot to
sense.
click mute. That's very
I
good.
thought you.
If you want, you can. That's actually, Haika, a very good idea. You can mute yourself and then you can
Actually,
read along with the one. Okay, so everyone gets a
yeah,
chance to read, okay?
I actually
Every
do
ayah
that
you get
too.
to read.
I actually
Good,
do that a
mashallah.
few times
Yeah.
too. I actually do that a few times too.
Okay, that's good. Very good, mashallah. Ulaika, those. Okay, so isme ishara, it means it's for pointing. Ulaika, those. Allazina, they who. Ashtaraw, purchase. Ad-dalalata, straying, you know, um, uh, you can say that they move from the right path. Bil huda, for guidance. Wal azaba, and al azab, the punishment. Bil maghfirati, for the forgiveness. Fama, so what is? Fama asbarahum, from sabara, endurance. Asbarahum, their endurance. Allah, on Anar, the fire. Here, read the
Okay, so
translation.
yeah. Those are the ones who have exchanged guidance for error and forgiveness for punishment. How patient they are, for example, in pursuit of the fire.
That is in pursuit of the fire. So what do you understand?
So those are the ones who have exchanged guidance for error and forgiveness for punishment. So they exchanged
Who are these
guidance,
people?
error, and forgiveness, and then for punishment. And they were patient. They are in pursuit of the fire. So like, um, wait, Sister Saba, what does pursuit mean?
They're looking forward to or getting, like they're getting, or they're like they're that is how patient they are. Like it is, you can say there's irony in it. Do you understand irony?
Um,
You say, yeah. Like those people who are hiding what Allah has said, right? Remember the
mhm.
previous verse 175? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is
Yeah.
talking about those people
Miss
that
Saba,
when they did that, Allah will not. Yes.
When I was reading the sentence, I saw there was an exclamation mark instead of a period. And I wondered, how does the exclamation mark look like in Arabic?
Okay, so there are no explanation marks. Okay, you can see there's no period, but we have an ayah round circle, which is said, which means there's a sukoon. Okay, so you stop there.
Yeah.
So there's no explanation, but in English we need to express, if it's exclamation mark, so it's
sometimes, like-
something to be like explained.
express the feeling, like what they're
Yeah.
saying, like the anger.
Yeah,
or-
so the feelings are
or
expressed or
excitement.
expression, right? The other thing is there's no question mark, right? But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, hal, is there, or there's a question like there's a hamza, alif, so that's a question. So we know that's a question, right? But there's no question mark. And same with there's no exclamation mark. But here it says, well, it means that they're exchanging for error and forgiveness. They're taking punishment. They're exchanging guidance for misguidance and forgiveness for punishment. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying how patient they are, in their pursuit or in their getting of, the fire. So this is like, how could you do that? How could you get something bad instead of good? You can say in such a way, like you're going for fire instead of Jannah, right? So this is a pity. It's kind of like a pity on those people who do that, who hide the verses and whatever bad things they're doing against Allah's wishes and Allah's command. It's like a pity on them that they're exchanging their heaven. They're supposed to go to heaven if they do good deeds, right? But they're satisfied, or they're compromising, or you can say they're patient. They're very good to take fire because they're supposed to go to fire if they do that, right? So this is how pity it is, you can say, on those people that they take bad for something that's good. And so that's why it's misguidance instead of guidance. And instead of forgiveness, they're looking for punishment. Instead of Jannah, they're looking for fire, Jahannam, right? So this is something that exclamation mark is there. Okay, who wants to read the next one?
I want to. See?
Haika, is it your turn?
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذلك بأن الله نزل الكتاب بالحق وإن الذين اختلفوا في الكتاب لا في شقاق بعيد.
شقاق بعيد. Okay, can you read this one? Where is it? Can you read this one?
نزل
Nazzala, yes. Here, when you're saying zalika, so there's on the word there's a fatha, which means za, and then there's an alif, za, and then there is, you can say, for example, there's a so you stretch it 1 time, 2 time, and 3.
Okay.
Sure that sign is there. Yeah, so that's how you would stretch it. So it's zalika, not zalika, And I told you before that sometimes it changes the meaning sometimes. So that's why it's very important to read it as possible, as close to what it is, how it's written. And that's why we have these vowel signs. This fatha and kasra and dhamma that we see. This is fatha, and then this is kasra, the lower one here, and the dhamma. They are the vowel signs that has a, u, e, right? A, like in English we have a, e, I, o, u. Someone logged out? Okay. I have to close this. Okay. So we'll go with the translation now. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yes.
That is deserved by them because Allah has sent down the book in truth. And indeed, those who differ over the book are in extreme dissension.
Yes.
What does
They are.
dissension mean?
Is this, yes, you can see schism, like they're in, you can say, misguidance. They're in misguidance,
Misguidance.
right?
Is it my turn?
Yeah. So that, yes, because Allah has sent down the book in Trinity. Those who differ from the book are in extreme dissension. Okay, yes. Whose turn is it? Rauda's now?
I just went.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a big one, mashallah.
Oh
Who's going to
my.
be this big one?
Whoa. That's a big ayah.
Okay. So, Rauda, you can do half, and then Haika can do half. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, start then.
Okay.
Okay,
أعوذ
Hadi.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ليس البر أن
ليس البر
ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولا ينال البر
ولكن البر
وإلى البيع ولا ينال الذين من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وأتى المال بهذا والقربى واليتامى والمساكين
مساكين
ومساكين
مساكين
ومساكين وابن السبيل
وابن السبيل
وابن السبيل والسائلين وفي الرقاب وأقام الصلاة والموفون بأهدهم إذا عاهدوا وصابرين صدقوا وأولئك هم المتقون متقون
Okay. What you're saying?
متقون.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of mistakes. That's okay. You can now read with Rauda. Rauda, you can start reading from the beginning, and then you can, mute yourself and then read with her. Okay, Rauda, go ahead.
Okay. From the beginning of the
You
ayah.
can start from the beginning. Yeah. There were
Okay.
many mistakes, so that's why.
ليس البر أن
أعوذ
تولوا
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم
أعوذ
الله
بالله من
الرحمن
الشيطان
الرحيم.
الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبال المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وآتى المال على حب ذوي القربى واليتامى والمساكين
واليتامى
واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل والسائلين وفي الرقاب وأقام الصلاة
صلاة
صلوات
صلوات. No, that's right. صلوات.
صلوات وآتى الزكاة والموفون بعهدهم إذا عاهدوا والصابرين في البأساء والضراء والضراء وحين البأس أولئك الذين صدقوا وأولئك هم المتقون.
Okay, I'm just going to play this because I think there's maybe something like typo difference, you know, sometimes they have different script of writing. So just listen to this.
We cannot hear anything.
Oh,
Oh yeah, now I can hear it. I was mute.
okay. You couldn't hear it?
No.
No, I couldn't hear it.
Nobody could hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just go back to. I think what I had to do is enable sound, and now you'll be able to hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Now.
وأن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله ومن آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وآتى المال على حبه.
Okay, that's it. I just remembered that, when we play this, um, that's fine. I'll just leave it here. So what I was looking at right here is it's written like this, but when I'll come to it, I'll explain it to you. Laisa, it is not. Albirra, the righteousness. An, that. Tuwallu, you turn. Wujuhakum, um, wujuh is faces and four faces. Qibla, towards. Al-Mashriq, the east. Wal-Maghrib, and the west. Walakin, and walakin, but al-birra, righteousness is man, is he who amana, believe, billahi, in Allah, wal yawmil, and the day, al-akhirah, the last, wal malaikati, and the angels, wal kitabi, and the books, wal nabiyina, and the prophets, wa ati, and gives, wa at wa atal wa atal mala, wa ata, gives, al mal is the wealth, ala, in, Allah, hubbihi, spite of his love for it. Okay, Davi, those, al qurba, near relatives. Qurba are someone who's close. Wal yatama, yatama are, wa is end, al yatama, and the orphans. Wal masakini, and the needy, masakin. Wabna, and as-sabil, the wayfarer. Watha'ilina, and those who ask. Wafi, wa, and fi, in a-riqab, freeing the necks. Riqab, freeing the necks, it means slaves, freeing the slaves. Wa aqama, and who establish. As-salata, the prayer. Wa'ata, and give a zakat. Okay, so what I wanted to mention, you know how it says in vow and there's fathaya, it's as-salata, okay, and wa'ata zakata, it's salat and zakat. Okay, so you do not pronounce this. It's written like this, but it's not pronounced. Do you get it, everyone?
Yeah, I actually thought about that.
Yes, I was saying as-salatu wa'ata zakata, but sometimes if you see, um there are some, what I see that you guys sometimes have problem is, how it's wabna sabil over here. Oops, yeah. So you see this over the circle. Sometimes you guys think it's a fatha, so you read it as abna. No, it's wabna. This sign is actually what probably in you read in your in the maslak text that you have. It's this sign, which means to attach. Okay, whenever we have this sign, it means attach. This means u sound. Yeah, this is u sound. This is hamza wasal, which means that you don't pronounce it. Okay, so it's wabna. It's not wa, u, or wa, it's wabna. So you go directly to here, and wasal means you do not pronounce it. So this sign is actually they've written it like this for Hamza Wasal, right? But it's actually this in other texts that sometimes there's a difference in writing. So this is how it is. It's not oo, but it looks very similar, right? So sometimes you get confused. So that's why it's wabna sabila wasa ilina wa fir riqabi. Okay, wa aqama salata wa ata zakata. Okay, so you would not say salawata or zakawata. It's salata wa ata zakata. Is it clear with everyone?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I actually thought for a second of that. Wait, isn't it? I don't think it's supposed to be pronounced. But I was like, maybe I'm wrong. So and
Yeah.
just
No, sometimes what happens, it's a good thing to ask. Sometimes you can say it both the ways. You know how in English we can say it both the ways? It sometimes it's correct. There's nothing wrong with it. So, but it doesn't apply to everything. Okay. Well, sometimes when you do Taraweeh and different, imams are coming and to recite Hafiz and to recite sometimes differently because they come from different countries, so they have a different accent of saying it. So, but it's. I remember once there was a Taraweeh and they were saying, how it's Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and they would say it in very very different way because they come from a how it's a Maliki and they would say Maliki or something like that, and we would lay, okay, Allah knows best, but uh, that's why I had to get it read by to see if it's not we're making any mistake or something. Okay, well, and then what we have, oops, sorry, just moved. We have the qaris, okay. So wa'ata is and give zakat and wal mu'funa and those who fulfill al-mu'funa bi-ahdihim, their covenant, their promise, iza, when ahadu, they make it, wat-tabirina, and those who are patient, fi, in, al-ba'sa, ba'sa is suffering, wat-darra, and the hardship, ba'sa is like something evil strikes, wat-darra, and the hardship,
I didn't use your comb. We only use a small black comb.
wahina, and the time, al-ba'sa, and the stress. Ulaika, those allazina are those who sadaqu are true. Wa ulaika wa and ulaika those whom they al muttaqun are the righteous. Allah in the muttaqun are those who have mindful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes it's come as fear of Allah subhanahu, mindfulness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, consciousness of Allah ta'ala, and those people are actually the righteous people. Okay, okay, let's do the translation. I have to make it a little bigger. Okay, who's reading translation? Rauda.
Okay. Righteousness is not that you turn your faces towards the east or the west, but true righteousness is in one who believes in Allah, the last day, the angels, the book, and the prophet, and gives wealth and spirit of love for it to relatives, to orphans, the needy, the traveler, those who ask for help, and for freeing slaves, and who establishes the prayer and gives zakah, those who fulfill their promise when they promise, and those who are patient in poverty and hardship during battle. Those are ones who have been true. And it is those who are righteous, who are the righteous.
Yes. Yes. So it's not about turning your face towards right or left, sorry, east and west, right? Because the
Mama,
Qibla
you
direction was
didn't trust.
it's most important to believe in Allah and the last day, the angels, the books, the prophets, and you give zakah. In spite you have love for it, but you give zakah to the travelers, first to the relatives, orphans, travelers, needy people, and that time there was slaves, so that's freeing slaves, right? And establish prayer, zakat, and fulfill your promises, and be patient in poverty and hardship, and in hardship be patient. Those are the ones Allah says are true, and those are the ones who are righteously guided. Okay, So we're going to do going to take the same color. Did I want the ayah to come on one page, but we're taking the bigger one, so you can do ism, fail, and harf. We'll start with ism. Circle the isms now.
Isms, okay.
Ism are
Oh,
noun, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs. All these are isms.
The isms. Okay, we'll circle the isms. I'm using blue.
I'm
okay,
using
fine.
green.
Hey, I was gonna do green. Fine, I'll be red.
Isms is
Isms.
east, west,
Very good. And al is
wealth,
there, so you know it's in
wealth,
wealth. Very good.
I'm looking for.
day,
Birra,
day.
Allah. Very, very good.
I wrote it.
Okay. All these are isms. Very good.
The one that is underlined with green is what I wrote.
Hey, who's red? I'm red.
Okay. If you're red, I'll use yellow. An-Nabiyyin. Very good. There are lots of ism we have here. Al-Qurba, Al-Yatama, Al-Masakin, Al-Sabil, Al-Sa'ilin, Al-Riqab, الصلاة زكاة والمؤمنون والصابرين والضرة. Very good.
Who's taking over the entire screen with blue?
That's Haika.
Aika, don't do that. Okay, so
I'm
I'm
trying to
circling
circle,
with
but
yellow.
whenever I circle, it just repeats again and just like overlaps.
Okay, so I'll remove that. And now we're going to do, so we have, you guys are chosen red, blue, green, right? I'm doing it with yellow, so we can do it
I'm
faster.
red.
And now
I'm
we're going
red.
to do, you're red? Okay, so we have red, green, and blue color. I'm doing it with yellow. Okay, and now we're going to circle the fi'l, action words.
Oh wait, erase.
Fail?
No,
Okay.
Ask,
Wallo, waqama, wa'ati, give, very good. So we have red and blue, got that? Wa'ati, very good.
I have gives and I have and I have gives and I did.
Very good, mashallah. Ahadu,
Hey, I did well mufun. Well mufuna.
oh, no, it can't be wal mufun. Why? Because here it's used as someone. Someone
Oh my
is
god.
a
Who's
noun.
red? Haika, why are you
Haika.
red? I'm red.
what do you mean? You're red. I'm blue.
Don't do
Why are
like
you doing
that.
that to the screen?
Haika. We can literally see your name pop up.
I
Okay,
saw.
now, yes, whenever you
Thank you.
write, I can see who's writing because the names are there. Now we'll do harf. And harf
How do
are prepositions, conjunctions,
and
interjections, and articles.
who?
Am I correct? I don't even know what I'm correct at.
And
So do we have a harf jar? Yes, we
I
have.
in fee. I think fee is
Ah,
a
very
hard
good.
to
Very
Where's
good.
No, that's
We
hard to
use
mess up. I got fee.
Okay.
Fee's just sitting there in the corner.
Harf jar. Do we have in harf taqid? Do we have any harf for like la or inna?
I have
And
Do we
and
have that?
I have
and
I
Okay.
have
تقييد حرف نفي. Do we have حرف نفي? Okay, في. Very good.
I have
MashaAllah. We were able to find the harf. Good, mashallah. So we're going to stop over here and start from 178, inshallah. Going to mark it so we don't forget all the 3 signs. Okay. So go to Islamic studies. Where's the book 5? Problem. I'll go to Google Classroom and there it is. So we finished this one, right? Starting chapter 4. Al-Akhirah, life after death. Okay, who's going to read this?
I want to read.
Go ahead.
Okay, do I read the ayah and do I read the surah first?
Yes, Basir. Surah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين ولقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
Good, mashallah. Okay, let me just, I think I have someone waiting at the Haika. She thinks she logged out.
Wait, where's Haika?
I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah, she was
okay.
logged out. There we are.
Okay. All right.
Okay, who's going to read?
In the name of Allah, most kind, most merciful. 1. By the flag and the olive. 2.
By
And
the fig.
now,
Fig. What is fig?
well, I don't know.
Anyone knows?
No. And
By the
It's like a fruit. It's a fruit.
Fig.
Yeah.
It's a fruit and it is good.
yeah, that's really
Exactly.
yummy.
Yummy. Yes. And what about the olives?
Olives. Oh, that's a type of also a type of vegetable.
I love olives.
You love olives? Okay. We can even.
They're like
Oh, there it is.
yeah, they're like a type of topping.
I like them especially on pizza.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I said like they're like also like a type of topping
So
too.
the way the
Well,
picture, do you
Haika
see it?
hasn't even tried fig before, so yeah.
I was
Fig?
talking about
Do you
olives.
see- Do you recognize it on the
olive,
picture?
yeah.
Fig?
Okay.
Yeah, they give the picture.
Okay.
Okay, read.
Right.
And by means Allah is taking an oath or making it witness, okay? By the fig and the olive.
Two.
Okay, next.
And Mount Sinai.
Hmm.
3. And
Number 3.
this safe land. 4.
Yes.
We have certainly created man in the best form. 5. Then we reduce him to the lowest of the low. 6. Except for those who believe and do right actions, they will have a never-ending reward. 7.
Mm-hmm.
So what causes you to deny the punishment after this?
The
8.
judgment after
Is
this?
Allah not the best of judges?
Yes. So this is a translation of this
Surah
surah.
Teen.
Surah Teen,
Teen.
yes. And teen means the fig. Okay. I'm sure you must have eaten it. I can oops. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. If I go over here at you can see that's maybe the
Pictures of
beginning.
figs.
Yes, very good. There we are. Now, do you recognize
Oh,
it?
yeah. My sister loves fig.
Yes, the Turkish. So they are different from countries, but in Canada, I think you find something like this, right? Very common. And
Yeah,
then
it's
they're
very like
different.
that. It's really like that.
So this is
My
dry
sister
fruit. So this is
loves
dry
it
corn,
so much.
and this is
My
yeah.
sister
This is a
loves
dry
it
fruit.
so much. She would, if Papa bought it, then she would love it. Like, no, she would eat it nonstop.
Okay. So Allah is this. So the chapter's name is Surah Teen, and Teen means the fig. Okay. So by the fig, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is saying, um, by the fig, He's taking oath or making it witness. Something is very, very important. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala makes it as a witness. Fig and the olive. And
Yeah.
so this is a translation of this Surah Teen. Okay. Let's go ahead. This surah has 8 verses. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, yeah. This surah of 8 verses was revealed in Mecca and takes its title from the first word at Deen, which means fig. By the fig and the olive and Mount Sinai and this safe land.
Okay.
Allah swears by these 4 things
Go
and
ahead.
says that He created man in the finest mold. The fig and the olive are well-known fruits. The fig and the olive offer an example of wholesome, health-giving fruits. Mm, Mount Sinai is the place where Allah spoke to the Prophet Musa alayhi salam, and the safe land is Makkah, where the Quran was first revealed.
Okay. Doesn't that make it very clear to you?
Yeah, yeah. I was wondering what Mount Sinai was. Now I know the place where
Now you know it's the mountain where Allah spoke to Prophet alayhi
Musa
salam.
alayhi
And the
salam,
safe land is Makkah.
and the
So this is
safe
a very
land is
special
like Makkah. Makkah, where the Quran was first revealed.
Makkah, yes. Makkah is important, Mount Sinai is important, and
Where
figs
Prophet
and
Muhammad
olives are important. They're very
and Prophet
wholesome fruit.
and also where
Okay.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born.
Salam was born, Makkah. Allah's house there, right? Okay.
Yep.
Also, who's reading next? Haika or Rauda?
Haika.
Who wants to read next? Okay, Haika. Are you muted? Because we can't hear you.
Okay, I'll read. The screen is black.
Wait, what?
Okay, now it's white. God says that he created man in the best image
Can you
and
see the
form,
screen?
and he reduces them to the lowest of the low, hellfire. After this attractiveness and beauty, the destination for those who disobeyed Allah will be the hellfire. However, those who believe in Allah and follow His guidance will not be among them. Rather, they will have the reward without end. Some scholars said that the lowest of low also means old age. Surah ends by asking about what causes people to deny the final judgment. It is a fact that many of the worst criminals are not caught or punished in this life. Likewise, many God-fearing people who do their best in life are not rewarded. Allah will surely hand out justice to His creatures in the end.
Creatures in the end. Very good, mashallah. Okay, Rauda.
Yes. Is Allah not the best of judges? This means Allah is the Almighty and indeed the best of judges, who does not injust to anyone, and is absolutely justice that He will establish the day of judgment, and then He will reward the good people and punish the evil ones.
Yes. So is Allah not the best of judges? Is Allah the Almighty is indeed the best of judges? Okay, who does not do injustice to anyone. And so on the day of judgment, what will happen? There will be absolute justice. And the good people will be rewarded and the evil ones will be punished.
Whoa, that was a
Okay,
much
questions.
smaller chapter.
Yeah, that's good. I'll give you 2 chapters of homework, inshallah.
Surah
Okay. Fill in the blank.
13 was
revealed in
revealed
Makkah. Allah created
in
man in the best way.
Makkah.
Then He reduced them into the lowest of the low.
Very good.
Wow, I was about to answer those.
Okay, Surah 13 was revealed in Makkah. Very good. Allah created in the best form. Very good. Then he reduced him to the
He
lowest
swears
of the low.
justice.
Then he reduced to the. What are the 4 things by which Allah and the Almighty swears?
Where?
Oh yeah.
In Surah 13. You want to write?
Yes.
Let's see who can write.
Oh, I don't. Wait. Don't start. I'm blue. I'm blue. I call it.
What was the first thing?
I'm blue.
Number 1.
I'm blue.
I want to be blue.
I want to be blue.
Big.
Big. The second one is
Olive.
Then I'll be
Olives.
olive. And then the third one is I know. The third one
Day
is
of judgment.
Day of Judgment. Yeah, and the last one is prophets, I think. Oh yeah, say now. Sunny. Report.
Olives.
I want a big.
Back. Let's go back. You guys forgot. The fifth
Mount Sinai, safe land,
big
created man in the best form.
1, Olive 2, Mount Sinai 3, and the safe land Makkah 4. Yes, do you get it? The answer?
Yeah, I
By
get
the
it. Okay.
olive and the
Makkah, Sinai, fig, and olive.
Okay, so that's the answer to this question. Um, what are the four things by which Allah the Almighty swears in Surah At-Tin? Everyone got that?
Yep. Okay. What does the
What
safe land in the surah mean? It means Makkah, where the Quran was first revealed and where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born.
Salam, very good. Yes, you can say in your own words. You can say where the Quran was revealed or Prophet Sallallahu was born in Makkah.
Makkah.
Yes, or we have Saba. You know, all the answers are
Yeah.
correct. Okay,
And
memorization. Learn the surah by heart. Okay, so I'm going to ask you
Me
this,
and
inshallah.
Haika already memorized the surah.
Yeah, I know these are last ones are very easy. So everyone has to recite it. If you haven't learned it properly, you can, repeat it many times. And
So
inshallah, then
actually
as a
Rahma
part
is
of the
in the
homework,
junior
you have
class.
to.
So when Rahma was learning that surah, we learned with her.
Oh, that's good, mashallah. Very good. And Asma, do you remember the surah?
oh yeah, not really. When I started moving on to the forward surahs, I started forgetting the surahs behind, which is including Surah
Yeah.
At-Teen.
So sometimes it happens that okay, sometimes it happens when you memorize, and after some days that it's not very perfect. So now you have to make it perfect because you have to recite it without looking at it.
Oh, got
Okay?
it.
So maybe yes,
Okay.
pakka, what you call. So inshallah, 10 times, 20 times, 50 times, whatever you have to repeat in order to make it. So inshallah, that's your homework. So I'm going to post it on the homework, inshallah. And also, I think I have to post both the chapters, chapter 3 and 4. It's not too much of work. I think there was very easy answers. It hardly takes you 5 minutes, right? So this time it will take you 10 minutes. And inshallah, I'll post chapter 3 and 4 for homework. Now we are on IXL. We still have 1 minute. We still
Yeah,
have
I
1 minute.
felt. Oh yeah,
Yeah, if
Sister
we
Saba, when
yeah.
hey, Sister Saba, when my sisters were helping me do my IXL homework, my sister actually saw IXL and she saw there was grade 12, which is her grade, and she wanted to actually start doing IXL, so she's actually starting to go ahead and
That's
go
good,
into
mashallah.
IXL.
Yes, we're up to grade 12. So if you have, siblings that are in
It's
different
from
grades,
literally 1 to grade 12. There's no university, there's no college.
yeah, I know. That's right. Okay. So if I do classwork and I copy, we use post. I'm going to use Sunday Islamic School ones, and I think it was October 17th. Okay. So here
I'm
I'm
pretty,
going to change instead of chapter 2, it's going to be 3 and 4.
I'm pretty sure it was October 23 or 4. 23 or 4.
Yes, because I didn't post chapter 3. It was chapter 2. So I'm reposting the homework. That's okay. 3 and 4. So instead of 2, I put 3 of and 4. Okay. So everything remains the same. I'm going to post it so we don't forget chapters here. Because we had 1 minute, so I thought, why not post the homework so we don't forget. Okay, so alhamdulillah, the homework is done and we come to IXL.
All
We're in
right.
grade 5 now.
It's
Yes.
12 o'clock. It's 12.
It's a good thing if I post it right away so I don't forget. Now,
So it is.
we were doing, yeah, we didn't finish some, I think we did half of the questions. They were a little hard, right? Which ones were we doing?
Yeah, I think we did half.
Oh, yeah, it was multiplication. We did half of that. So we'll go back to exponents. No, it was multiplication, division.
In
Yes. So
multiplication, there are medals.
it's this one. You
Yes.
see, when we leave it, it comes back to where we left. So
Yay.
we are
I
at
would love.
72.
Yeah, I
Okay,
really,
good
really,
one.
really want to start going first.
Go ahead.
Okay. 3 times 7 is 21. So put in the yellow box 21 with 2 zeros.
Okay.
21
21
with
with 2
2
zeros.
zeros. Okay, and in the blue box, do 27 with 1 0. 27 with 1 0 in the blue box. In the
Okay,
yellow,
very
in the
good.
orange one, then do 70 in the orange box,
Okay.
and no, 9 in the pink.
Very good. Okay.
All right, so 210. So that makes 2370, and 2370. 2370. So plus 70 would mean. I need. Wait, I need a paper or something. I need to get paper or something. Shoot. This is I'll be right back. I need
When
to
you
get a
come to
pencil.
study, keep a notebook with you so you can do the
I
math
don't have a
calculation,
notebook.
okay?
I'll just go get a
Paper,
pencil.
notebook.
I'll be right back.
Okay. In the meantime, anyone can give the answer. Whoever calculates first can give the answer.
Let me get a notebook.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Okay, I'm here.
What's the answer? Nobody was able to get it. Haika and Rauda, you don't have notebooks with you?
I just got a notebook.
I'm calculating it.
Oops.
9.
What happened?
I'm gonna put in 2449.
2449.
Yeah.
23449.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, you already did
That's
it.
correct.
I think there was something wrong with it, Rauda?
No.
Okay, Rauda, you can do it.
Okay. 2100.
Okay.
Same one.
210.
Okay.
560.
Oh.
And 56.
Okay, so what's the answer?
Let me calculate it.
Okay.
38 times 77 equals what?
9 and then 2. 2926.
226. Is that correct, everyone?
Yeah, that looks correct.
Well done.
Cool. Okay. Now whose turn is it? I think it's Rhoda's.
I just went.
Oh, Haika's turn.
Like it is easy.
So it's gonna be Asma, Rhoda, Haika.
Times 10. Times 1.
Haika, you're
DJ?
muted.
900. 3 times 10 is 30.
Very good. This is like this question, especially for Haika, you know.
And
810.
Very good, mashallah. Smart. Next.
27.
Very good. What's the total? In the notebook so that you make sure it's not incorrect because we have to go back then. You lose marks
That
if
means
your
it would be
answer is incorrect.
That's 57. So
Okay, what's the answer?
I'll get it correct.
Can you
900. So 930. 30 plus 20 is 50.
eight, 7, 6 plus 900.
Wait, what? The answer is what?
anybody got the answer?
Nearly there.
I'm pretty close too.
1,767.
Hold on, let me.
1,767.
Yeah.
Is it
How is
correct?
it 1,000?
What's 900 plus 800?
Oh yeah, 1,767. Yeah, that's correct. Yep, that looks correct.
Nice.
Right.
Okay, it's my turn again.
Yes, that's fine.
All right, let me calculate. So 20 times 60 is 120 in the yellow block. 120 yellow. For the green or blue block is
You already got something wrong.
no. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Very good, Lauda.
What's 60 times 20?
This one. Oh wait, 160 times 20. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm already incorrect.
Yeah.
It's with 2 zeros. One more zero.
You did 60 times is 120.
I thought it was 60 times 2, not 60 times 20. Okay, 7 times 20. So 7 times 2 is 14. 14 with 1 0 in the blue block. 8, 6 times 8 is, so 48 with 1 0. And that one is 56 with nothing.
So what's the total?
All right, so 1 200, so 1 340, 1 340.
I know the answer. 2,268.
1 2 0 0.
Yep, that's correct. What I wrote is correct.
Wait, let me calculate.
I don't think it's correct, but we can calculate, everyone.
I don't think it's correct either.
Well, then figure it out.
Figure it out then.
12 plus 5 is 17. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4 is 7. 1,876. 1,876. It doesn't even go to 2000. One.
Okay.
Should be correct. I think it's correct.
Um,
Yeah, I did it on a paper, so it has to be correct.
are you ready for that? Haika Rauda?
I think it's correct.
We're in the challenge zone.
Yeah. At least I got it correct.
My turn.
Haika. Very easy one.
Okay.
Isn't it Asma, me, then Haika?
Yeah, Asma, Ralda, and Haika. Yeah.
It's Haika's turn. It's Asma, Haika, then Rauda. Or Rauda.
350.
Okay.
You already made a mistake.
Very good.
Think again. 70 times 50. You already made a mistake.
Yes, Haika. Correct it, please.
I already know the
70
answer.
What's 70 times 50?
Can I just do this problem?
You just did
7
it.
times
in-
5.
7 times
5
is
times
35.
0.
And then with 2 zeros because there's one on 50 and there's one on 70.
Good. Very good. Next. What's 7 times?
So 70 times A is
Haika, can I just do this problem for you?
okay.
The next number is 560. After that, it's 400. After that is 64. 400, and then 64 for the pink box.
For the pink square, it's a square, not a ball.
And then the answer, so the answer is 4,524.
I think it's correct. I think it's correct. It looks correct.
4,000.
Four, five, two, four, 4, 5, 4, 2. Yes, it's correct. Okay, so now it's Heike's turn.
Oh, it's Haika.
Okay. So, please.
So then that would be 56. And 56 with 2 zeros.
Okay, good. That's correct. I think. Oh,
400.
400. Yeah, that's correct. Orange. Orange. Orange.
Yeah.
I know what's the answer for the.
What's the question for this one?
It's 5 times 70.
7 times the orange box.
It's 350.
350. Yep.
And 5 times
And
5, 25.
yes.
Very
So then that would be
So 6,375.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. 6,000.
Correct. 6,074.
375.
375.
Everyone agrees with that? Brilliant.
Brilliant. Okay, it's my turn. Yes. Okay. So 90 times 70. Okay, that makes 63 with 2 zeros. So, okay, 90 times 7. 9 times 7 is 63. 63 with 1 zero.
Okay.
And 9 times 70, oh, that's basically the exact same thing. It's 63 with 1 zero on the bottom too. Okay, and 9 times 7 is 63. Wow, all of these have 63 in them. And 63 in the pink box.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the
All right, now it's time to calculate. 6,300 and then 60. I already messed up my paper. Zero and 63 with 1 zero and 60. All right, now it's time to do this. 3, 12. 7,623. 7623. 7623.
Everyone agrees with that? Everyone got the same answer? Is that correct?
I think so.
It looks correct to me.
Very
I
good.
got
Everyone
it
got
correct. Mastered.
Brain pop now.
Woohoo. Wait, we didn't get any of them incorrect.
Can we do brain pop, please?
Okay. You don't want to do more math? Okay.
Brain pop.
We didn't get anything incorrect.
Brain pop.
Teachers meet the new brain pop indoor were solution for 6 to 8.
Let's not fix it. That's fine.
Keep eating. Aha. Moments
Moving
together.
That's how this topic is.
Oh. So which one are we doing?
Today, because it's
Halloween.
Trick-or-treating this year.
Halloween.
yeah, because
Yar. Now let's count it.
according to
Today's Halloween.
Here's a king's
31st of
ransom and
October.
chocolate and sugar. Now pour out your treasury, a salty dog, and let's eat. Wow. Dear Tim and Moby, Why do we have Halloween? Sincerely, Michael. Hey, Michael. Halloween has kind of a long and interesting history. It begins more than 2,000 years ago in ancient Britain and Ireland. Back then, the land belonged to a group of people called the Celts. November 1st was an important holiday for the Celts. It marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. To celebrate, they had a giant festival that began on the night of October 31st. It was called Samhain. Yeah, I know, it's spelled differently than how it's pronounced. When did you become such a stickler? During Samhain, the Celts would light bonfires and sacrifice crops and livestock to their gods. They would dress up in animal skins and hides during the festivities. The Celts believed that the ghosts of the dead, along with fairies, goblins, and other supernatural beings, roamed the earth during Samhain. These beings could cause a lot of trouble. To keep them at bay, people would leave food for them outside their houses. Well, during the 1st century CE, the Romans conquered Britain. Over the next few centuries, 2 Roman holidays became combined with Samhain. First, there was Feralia, which honored the dead. And then there was the Feast of Pomona, which honored the goddess of fruit orchards and the harvest. Well, Pomona's symbol was an apple, so some historians believe that the tradition of bobbing for apples began with her festival. Anyway, in the 4th and 5th century, Christianity reached the British Isles. The Celts and the other people that lived there all converted, but in many places, the old holidays were still celebrated. To get them to stop, the Pope replaced Samhain with Christian holidays.
Frozen. Yep.
All Hallows Eve, which is to Halloween.
Oh, there. Oh.
Well, Hallows is Old English for saints, and Een means evening, so Halloween literally means the evening before all. The traditions we associate with Halloween gradually evolved over the centuries. By medieval times, the tradition of leaving food out for the dead had evolved into a ritual called souling. Beggars would go from door to door at Halloween time. They would promise to pray for the souls of people's dead relatives. In return, they'd receive some food. That's probably how trick-or-treating began. In Ireland, people began dressing up as ghosts and goblins in order to blend in with the supernatural creatures that wandered the earth on Halloween. They also began carving scary faces onto turnips, gourds, and potatoes. They'd place them in windows or near doors to keep these beings away from their homes. That's how the tradition of carving jack-o'-lanterns got started. When people from Scotland and Ireland immigrated to America, they brought their traditions with them. They caught on, and pretty soon kids across the country were making mischief and trick-or-treating on Halloween night. What do you mean I'm making Halloween boring? You want it to be more scary, huh? Alright, how's this? Happy Halloween, everybody!
Okay.
That was funny.
Yeah. So it gives information regarding why, some people celebrate it
Mhm.
and they think it's having fun, but it's not actually very good because they're, oops, what happened to the quiz?
Oh,
Okay,
good.
there it is. Yes, immersive reader, what is that? They introduce something new, always. What's that?
Mm.
Oh, there's a listening in it too?
The ancient Celtic practice of carrying lit gourds has blanked the practice of carving and lighting jack-o'-lanterns. Destroyed. Evolved into.
Oh, so
Replaced.
they have a reading.
Updated.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see what the added option of immersive reader. Okay, so answer number one. What's
The ancient Celtic practice carrying lit guards has evolved into the practice of carving and lighting jack-o'-lanterns. Evolved.
night evolved into the practice? Okay,
Beep, beep, beep,
very
beep,
good.
beep, boop, boop. Why did the ancient Celts leave food on their houses? To feed the poor, to provide snacks for local children, to ward off evils. It's to welcome the winter, to ward of sea, sea, sea,
Is it C?
sea, sea.
Very good.
Woohoo! Right. What can you infer about the ancient Celtic calendar from the information presented in the movie? It was based on the seasons. It was based on the phases of the moon. It was based on the movements of the stars. It connected 12 months of 30 days each. It's either D or A. A. I think it's A.
A.
I think it's A. I think it's A. Woohoo! Yes, you got it correct. All right. Which costume would most likely be worn by the ancient Celts?
A.
A or C
Are you sure?
or D? I think it's D actually.
I think it's A.
But like ghosts,
Oh,
but which
oh,
is
wait, what?
true. I think it should be D.
It's not D. It's not A.
I think it's C then. It's C then.
See? Very good.
Woo! How did the Christian holiday of Halloween differ from the Celtic festival of Samhain? Halloween involved celebrating saints. Samhain involved ghosts and goblins. Halloween involved an enormous feast. Samhain was celebrated with a week-long fast. Halloween has celebrated
D.
in
It's D.
the
It's D.
United
D. 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 D.
Wait, what's D? Halloween costumes were incorporated into some. Yeah, I think it's D.
You see?
Oh, it's B.
No. A.
then?
It's A.
I can see it.
Yeah, that does make sense. I think it's A.
Sorry, I accidentally left the meeting.
Wait, where did Heike go?
It's A.
It's A. Boom, boom, it's A. Boom, boom, it's A. Boom, 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 boom. It was correct. Let's the next question. The practice of souling was most similar to which of the following? Dressing up in costume, carrying a jack-o'-lantern, and begging for money, warding of sorts. Dressing up in costume. I think it's A. I think it's A.
I think it's C. It's C.
Wait, no, it's not begging for money. I'm pretty sure it's warding off
No,
evil
because
spirits.
stoling was when they went begging for money in houses, and then they said they
Yeah.
would pray for people. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
C.
Okay.
it's C. It's C.
Oh, okay. Why did Halloween not become popular in America until the 1979? I think it's C. C. C.
A.
Very few children live past American.
Migration from Scotland and Ireland. I guess it is. I think it might be A. Well, A's been correct this whole entire time, so I'm going with A.
Told you.
Oh, what can you conclude about the Catholic Church attitude toward pagan? The church encouraged people to celebrate pagan. I think it's A. A for A plus, which means you did amazing. It means that you are correct. Oh wait, oh. The church discouraged you from celebrating pagan sins. The church for pagan rituals and
B.
I think it's C.
It's B.
What's B? The church discouraged people from celebrating pagan. Oh wait, it's B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what did the Roman festival of the goddess Pomona have in common with the Celtic festival? And they both honored the dead. The dead. Yeah. I think it's A.
A.
They both honored the dead. Whoa, let's go in. Whoa. Squishy.
They both celebrated the harvest. B. B.
Wait, what? I think it's B. Yeah. They
Yeah,
both
B,
celebrated
because the
harvest. How do you mend a broken jack-o'-lantern? With skin grafts and years of vegetable. It depends on the jack-o'-lantern's health insurance. With gum and pre-chewed circus peanuts. With the pumpkin hat. I think it's D. It was D?
5 out of 10. 5.
Oh, that's a joke. Because pumpkin patch, a patch.
Pumpkins. 5 out of 10.
You guys are like.
It's like we don't know Halloween.
Okay. Yeah.
We were doing so good in the beginning, but then disaster came.
Okay, so what do you want to do next? We have half an hour.
Kahoot! Kahoot! Kahoot!
Okay, I'll give.
I don't like Kahoot, not Kahoot. I don't want Kahoot.
I love Kahoot. You could choose the topic.
Where is
Bob, what-
Arib? Arib isn't coming anymore.
He's at school.
Yeah, he has some class.
and then inshallah he'll join. Okay. So now I want you to write in the chat what you want to do. I'm giving you a break. Inshallah. Okay. Right. If it's a brain pop movie, write the name of the movie. If it's a Kahoot, write that. Okay.
Wait, what? What does it? Wait, what? What did you say? What did you say, Sister Saba? Saba, what did you say? Sister Saba, what did you say? I can't hear you. Are you mute? Where does Sister Saba go?
I don't know.
Oh, where? She's there. I don't know. Sister Saba, back to me. Sister Saba, where did you go? We're doing Kahoot.
I don't want to do Kahoot.
Why not? You could choose the topic.
Because, like,
Why?
I don't want to do Kahoot because I want to do more brain pop. We already did Kahoot like last time.
I really want to do I really want to do Kahoot. So fun. And this time I finally figured out a solution of my problem. If I can figure out how to do that thing again. Oh, maybe if you
Sister Saba?
Mr. Saba.
Miss Saba, we cannot hear you.
We can't hear you. Sister Saba. Saba. Wait, what? What did you just say? What did you just say? From Saba's Academy to everyone, Sister Saba is on break. She's on break. Where's Haika? They're over here. Yep, okay. It said that Sister Saba's on break.
Okay. Break is over. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, what happened to this? Oh, stop sharing. You stop sharing. Okay. Okay, let me check what's in the chat. Okay, in the chat, I have Sister Saba is on break. What do you mean? I asked you that I'm giving you 5 minutes break, and then you have to write what we're doing next. Either we're going to do brain pop.
I was so
Oh.
confused.
Hoot.
Oh, okay. I
So
want the
please,
hoot. Where's
okay,
the
so you
type
have to write the chat.
place? Where's the typing place?
Okay, so if you see where your name is, okay, and then okay, where you see in the bottom, there is mute. Oh, sorry, there's mic and there's a video, and then there's share participants.
Share.
Besides that, there's more. So when you click
Yeah.
on more, if you depends on device which you are, it gives you the different options. One is chat.
Oh, chat. Yeah. Okay, I found it.
Do you see chat?
No.
Now type what you want to do in the chat. So I gave you time to think
Right.
over it. Okay, I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what everyone has written, and then we're going to go according to that. So I'm sharing the screen. Okay. And from the screen.
Okay, how do I set?
Oh. Okay, everyone's supposed to give one. What do you, okay, brain pop, so many brain pops. Oh, brain pop wins. 100% brain.
Brainpop wins.
Okay, so what's the name of the program you want to do? Let me check if it's the voice is enabled.
Can we do something about space?
Okay, voice is shared. Okay, sorry, what do you want to do?
Can we do something about space and brain pop?
Okay, sure. So I'm going to log in so we can choose our title. Let me just log in. Okay, and the login. Okay. Okay, let me just log in first. Then we have to choose a program. Okay. And we're going to go into this one. Okay, let me share the screen again so you can see which one we want to start now. Go back. Just make sure we all have original sound on. Okay. What's the topic? Okay, what's the topic? Cells. So we go to biology. You want to talk about space? I can't hear you. I think you guys are on mute.
Aliens.
Space.
Aliens.
Yeah.
No space.
No, we're already on
Space.
space. And in space, we have these topics.
I want to do aliens.
Okay, let me see.
Saturn.
Which one?
Saturn? Okay, I'll go with Saturn.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Saturn.
Dear Tim and Moby, it rings from Ariel. Yeah, it's all about the rings. called rings of Saturn, the most beautiful phenomenon in the solar system. There's like solid bands, but actually small. Far away, and they refract as rays. 207 diameter. The rings usually
Glitchy.
about a kilometer.
It's glitching.
Rings form bands that are lettered in order of discovery. What the dust came from in the first place was a bit of a mystery. They may be left over from Saturn's formation, or possibly the remnants of a moon or asteroid that was somehow torn apart. Speaking of moons, scientists have discovered about 60 moons orbiting Saturn. To be important, shepherd moons. Mother planet from the sun. Yeah.
Glitching. I can't hear anything or understand anything.
What?
Really low system.
Did everyone have problem to listen to this one?
I could not hear anything.
Same.
I could only hear glitching. I
think
could
that was
only hear robot voices and nothing else.
Yeah. And I could heard only the word moon and asteroid.
clear.
Yeah, that's all I could hear. And a little bit of Saturn. Like like that.
Oh, I
Do it again or something. It's like that.
Okay.
Sorry. And then robot voices.
If you could do this one, can you hear this?
Okay.
Oh, Tramelica. Even though we're
mute your mic.
Ah. Is he saying anything?
I don't hear.
It's like that. That's it. I can't hear anything.
The internet. Okay, I switched it off. I think there's internet problem. Okay.
So
next time, inshallah, we'll do another.
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
this is having
Maybe there's some
so
connection problem. So we did see one, okay, but the next ones are not playing for some reason. I don't know. From my side, it's okay.
I couldn't
From all of you
understand the
can't hear.
first one either.
They were
Oh
just
wait,
going
no,
like.
I understand the first one. Oh, the other one. Oh, never mind. It's just.
Okay, no problem. So inshallah, see you next week. Do your homework, memorize Surah 13, okay? And then we'll see you next week, inshallah. Okay, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum
Walaikum
assalam.
assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Hafiz.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.